Yo, how's it going everyone? It's Joe Miner 4501 here, and welcome to another Vainglory build slash gameplay video. Today I will be going Crystal Power Reim in the jungle. So this is my first Reim video, and hopefully I can get a couple good plays out of it. Now before I start off, I just want to tell you guys that this footage that you're seeing right here is actually pre-recorded, so my commentary is actually not live. So it would be technically an analysis video, but what I'm gonna do is from now on I'm gonna have my analysis videos combined with my build slash gameplay videos. I'll usually let you guys know in the very beginning of the video, so that way you guys don't get confused with why I'm like, wait, why is this guy like not focused at this part, or he's not really saying anything relevant with what he's doing at that specific moment. Well, now you guys know this is an analysis video and it's not exactly live. So anyways, let's start into this video. Let's actually get started with what is going on. So we rotate up here. I bought myself an energy battery along with a crystal bit here. Finn lands his quibble on two of the enemy laners, well, two of the heroes, because there's only Saw as a laner. Ringo's trying to poke as much damage as he can, but I'm just trying to stay in the back line, trying to know when the perfect time to engage is. Now with Reim, his damage is quite a lot, so what you want to do is you want to hit your opponents with your basic attack and then use it to root them in place, and then you throw out your A ability to do all the burst damage onto them afterwards. Now with Reim's clear, his A ability does so much damage, it's just crazy how much it can do. Along with the fact that he has fortified health, it just keeps him alive and like super tanky. One thing you guys want to know is, as going with Reim, his ability comes out fairly later than when you actually activate it. So when you're with if you're a roamer for a hero such as Reim in the jungle, definitely try to make it easier for him by just kind of waiting until his ability comes out. So here I'm going to come up here, use my root, get my A ability on him, and basically kill him. It does a lot of damage. When it first comes out, it does a decent amount of damage, but once it bursts, if they're still in that circle of range of my A ability, that's where the real damage comes out from. Okay, so we try to rotate up here. Not entirely sure what we're trying to do. I try to do a little bit of poking. The good thing with having Finn on you when you're going Reim, although it's probably not the best option to pair Reim with, but you can basically just shoot out your A ability, and then Finn, like what he did there, although he missed, he can jump while the enemy's trying to escape from that spot, but then it'll pull them back towards your ability, therefore doing a huge, insane amount of damage. Anyways, we're back to farming here. With Reim, I like to build Frostburn, but in this case, I'm more about the trying to get his speed and the damage out. So what I'm going to start building off is going to be Eve of Harvest, and then into a Broken Myth afterwards. But getting a Frostburn is definitely going to be helpful. I'm not entirely sure if I actually do build it in this video, so we're going to have to see. So we rotate back up here to lane. We got vision in the bush. Everything's going good. Check the builds here. Make sure they're probably in the shop buying. So Arden comes back up here, but seemingly we could do a lot of damage here, so I just start focusing the turret and doing damage. I notice Sky rotates up, so I quickly start backing out, do a little bit of poke damage, start shooting up my A ability, trying to land them on the saw. I missed that time, started taking a lot of damage. I just decided to back out here. I let Finn stay in the lane simply because I can clear my farm quick, so I just start heading back to my jungle to farm. I see Skye there starting to hit my mids, so I just kind of ignore that. Get my backs and then come over here just in case they think about invading. I just start heading home to get my items. So I get a void battery here. I should probably get my piercing spear instead if I was trying to build towards the Broken Myth, but I was really focused on trying to make sure I have enough energy to take out my enemies, so I get an energy battery instead. Anyways, here Skye engages on the Ringo, use the root, I use my ultimate. Here I try to get the Skye, and my chill or my perk ends up getting her, because with Reim, his basic attack, it basically does some damage, and it also slows your enemy if you actually land your basic attack on them. Anyways, here I come back here, pick up my farm. I'm already level 6. That's why I was able to use my ultimate right there. I think it's called the Vainglory. I head back up to lane, hoping to take out the saw. He's overextending just a little bit. Ringo wanted the kill, so I ended up not using my ability, my A ability on him to finish him off. So yeah, so I'm back here to farming. If you guys didn't know, Reim's range with his A ability gets stronger. I mean, not stronger. It does get stronger though as you upgrade it, but it actually gets longer in range of how far it can go as you upgrade it. So with what I would recommend with Reim is I would upgrade his A ability or overdrive his A ability first, and then his ultimate second. And the reason for that is because his rooting, honestly, the main damage from his rooting is just to keep his enemies in place. It's not really damage based, but both his Valkyrie and his A ability do damage. So that's why I would recommend using the overdriving the A ability and the ultimate instead. Anyways, here Finn ends up getting the kill. I take a lot of turret aggro, almost dead. I think Ringo here decides to actually finish off the turret. I just kind of hang around in the back line, but here I decided to pour home and get myself some new items. So as you can see, I don't have my travel boots yet, but here I get myself, I plan to get myself a piercing spear fairly close in the future. So my teammates are there grabbing the gold mine, and I'm just trying to make my way over there just to make sure I can secure it down. Pop my boots just in case. We get the payout, head down to shop, get myself some boots to keep up. I figured I was already doing a lot of damage, so didn't really need to worry about doing too much damage at this point. I just really wanted to stay on top of my enemies, so with the boots it helped me move faster, so that way I could stay closer to my enemies. Here I clear out my farm. It's doing a lot of damage. I let my heroic perk finish it off just by basic attacking it. Rotate back down here. I think I plan to get myself another damage item. I get the piercing shard. Gonna potentially build it into a broken myth soon. Start heading up, see the saw up there in the lane. It's fairly close. He pulls him in. I try to root him. I don't think I was able to root him, but I had my ultimate here, so I just decided to slam my ultimate down right there. As you can see, my ultimate also slows down the enemies, which is actually really good. I should have, I think it's actually called, my A ability is actually called a Winter Spire, I believe. There, and I miss it. but I just predicted if they were actually going to go into the bush, it would have probably done some damage to them. Anyways, seemingly we're in their back's jungle. Might as well just take it. See Sky trying to come down, do some damage to me, but the reason why I didn't take any damage was because I had my Fortified health up, so that kept me from taking a lot of damage from Sky. Alright, so at this point, what you will start to notice with my video was that I forgot that my Skype notifications were still turned on. So I'm in this group chat with Rumbly, Ben, Oracle, Royal, Desmo, and Eddie about making Battle Royale videos for you guys, and they're sending a lot of messages during that time. So like it just kept spamming while I was recording this video, so I was like, okay, this is not gonna be good. If this keeps going on, I might accidentally tap on it and then like end up exiting my game. So basically whenever it came out, I just flicked up the notifications. But hopefully you guys can ignore that. Hopefully it's not too distracting. You guys can feel free to read the chat of what they're talking about. I think it's funny at some parts, but okay, so here we engage onto them. I shoot down my ultimate here. Try to stick onto the Sky. Finn pulls her back in. Ringo ends up taking her. Start shooting my Winter Spire, root him just so he could stay in place, and we finish him off. So at this point, we're just kind of strong. Well, I want to say kind of strong. I'm 4-0-4. I'd say we're pretty strong at this point. Just basically got an ace. Ringo's up there finishing the turret. We're just down here getting the gold mine. So yeah, I come down here. That was pretty funny. We got both the turret and the gold mine, which is pretty good. The reason why I put the smiley face was I was just reading the chat, so it didn't really have anything to do with the game, but I just thought it was funny, so I just put a smiley face, although my teammates were probably like, what are you laughing about? Anyways, here I get my broken myth. Gonna start doing all that stacking CP damage. Here, just back to farming. Ringo's back to farming as well. Nothing too much is happening. Get my backs here. Once again, with Reim's clear late game, it's still incredibly strong. So, one thing I probably want to talk about with Reim is probably defense. Reim, with his fortified health, he is basically almost close to indestructible as long as you can stay on top of your teammates. Here, saw he tried to jump onto Ringo. Lucky for them, they would have been pulled in by me, but I ended up actually not getting pulled in. I mean, they didn't get pulled in. My bad, what am I talking about? They blocked it, so. So I almost opened up Skype that time. If you guys saw that lag right there. The Skype, the notifications by that point was starting to get super annoying. Anyways, back farming here. Freaking Sky took my farm. Pinged out. I was like, why, Sky? Why you have to be so mean? Here I decided to want to build towards Fountain of Renewal here. Get myself a Crystal Infusion for the extra damage. I already had enough energy with my Eve of Harvest. Here we get the mids, and then we quickly go and get the backs. So, okay, here I was just laughing at the Skype notifications of what Rumbly was saying. Okay, so we get the gold mine. No one was around, so we were in the clear. Later, actually, with all of these notifications popping at once, we were actually engaging in a team fight. You guys will see in a second, and like I almost actually died because it came out while I was engaging onto the saw, and we were turret diving, and like I couldn't see the saw under the notification, and so I was like, what am I doing here? But yeah, I just need to remember to turn off my Skype notifications in the future if I want to record. Alright, so we're heading up here. My teammates, they're just basically trying to push the lane here. Saw's over there. Here is the part where I try to engage into a fight. I use my boots, use my root, land down my ultimate. I did end up getting the sky, but I thought that the lag was really gonna get me here. We end up getting the turret, and then here our enemies just decided to surrender, so we were like, good game. Here I just decided to run back and engage onto the saw. I think I actually do end up killing him because my Winter Spire did so much damage along with Finn's freaking quibble. Anyways, good job to my teammates. Here are the builds. Eve of Harvest, Broken Myth. Probably going to build towards either a Frostburn or a Shatterglass. But anyways, if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that like button. If you're new to my channel and want to watch more of my videos, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Anyways, leave in the comments what other hero you want me to use next. And I'll see you guys all later. This channel is brought to you by the Vainglory Invitational Series, a league for gamers made by gamers, sponsored by Mob Crush and Ban.